What if I told you in UFC 5, there's a striking style that allows you to frustrate, control, and damage your opponent simultaneously? Introducing the art of stealing your opponent's turn, aka interrupting. Phase 1. Beating them to the punch. By predicting when your opponent is going to throw a strike, you can time your own strike in that exact moment and interrupt the opponent. This has extra damage as a counter strike. Over time, you can develop an innate sense of when to interrupt. But for now, just watch your opponent's habits first, and then capitalize off them. Phase 2 is making reads. To make a read is to know your opponent, so let's watch them and find out what we notice. He starts off by kicking me while I attempt to glove touch him. He attempts to strike me right after I strike, so he's not cautious. He hasn't moved off the cage, so he doesn't use his footwork. This guy is what I call a cinder block. His only thought is, stand here and hit you hard and use head. Which is great for us, because that's the easiest type to interrupt. This cinder block in particular loves throwing uppercuts. He uses uppercuts because he's worried about body damage, but doesn't have the skill to predict when I'm going for a body strike. Here's how we use that to our advantage. First, I confirm the pattern. 2 body strikes go in, 2 uppercuts come out. Now I'm sure. So far, I've established a pattern of 2 strikes and backing out. So this time, I surprise him by breaking the pattern and staying in the pocket with an uppercut of my own. Even after he's been hurt, his responses show me he's still worried about the body, so I throw another body shot to bait out his uppercut counter, which I pull counter myself and end the fight. Here's another example of how making reads can ruin your opponent's offense. It's obvious from the start of the fight that he wants to use head movement, so I attack low with kicks instead of risking getting countered. You'll see that this completely ruined his offense and frustrated him because he quits only 45 seconds into the match. So far, we've learned to time our opponents and to predict what they'll do. Now, we're learning how to make it so they can't read us. Feints allow us not only to bait out reactions from our opponent, but also to keep them guessing about what we're going to do next. For instance, see how he doesn't bound his leg kick feint? That tells me he's not worried about low kicks. So next I throw a teep, knowing he won't react to it. Right here, I do the opposite. By making him worried about leg kicks, I managed to make him hesitate and nail him with a straight. At this point, he's so lost on what I'm going to throw next that he keeps walking straight into my strikes. And as I said, getting all your strikes canceled is very frustrating. It makes it feel like you're tanking a Marvel rival, so I'm not surprised he quit here. And just as a side note, the best strikes for intercepting your opponents are straight punches and body front kicks. But be wary of using the body front kick too close, as you can get countered if you time it wrong. Thanks for watching. If you want to see some more UFC 5 tutorials or just enjoy gaming content in general, drop a like and a follow. Peace.